Hey there everybody, Ethan Malay here. Today we're going to be doing a solo playthrough of Alban Viard's Clinic. Clinic is in Alban Viard's small city line of games. In this you are building and running a hospital, a clinic. And you're going to be taking in patients as they get sick and treating them for money. This is probably of small city, town center, tramways, and clinic, the 4 Alban Viard title, and Card City, the 5 Alban Viard titles I have played. I'd say this is probably the most complicated. I mean, maybe mechanically more than what you're doing. I don't know. I just find this one a little harder to wrap my mind around, but it is a good game. So why don't we get started? Initial setup for solo game. I have seeded a bag with doctors. I actually have to take 2 out to go into the university. So I've pulled a white doctor, the most basic doctor, and a white doctor. So okay, that's that. So they will go there. I have some nurses for hire here, some clinical staff here, and I got to build my hospital. And I also, as a starting tile, bonus tile, I pulled this, which gives me a free garden that I'm going to get to place. So I am going to put the entrance to my clinic here. I am going to put I'll do that. That'll be the actual exam room, and I will put the support room above that. So that's the initial setup. The entrance will be here. My doctor is waiting. Doctor needs a car. Car will get parked to the far side. Cars go on the edges of these grid lines. And patients are going to have cars, the support staff and the nurses are going to have cars, so you got to deal with parking in this game in addition to dealing with the patients themselves. So alright, that's the initial setup. Now I have these 3 action tiles. I have a hire tile, I have an admit patients tile, and I have a build tile. I'm going to be able to do 3 actions. I can do each one of them once, or I can do one of them twice. You can't do one of them 3 times. Before I forget though, I also have a bag here of patients, and I got to precede the admissions. So there's a yellow patient waiting to get into the psychiatric ward, which is what I have, and a white patient waiting to get into the optometrist, which I'm not. Alright. Oh, and my garden. I'll put my garden right here. That way this room can see it and I'll get more money. So, first things first. What am I going to do? Well, I think I'm going to hire. So I'll hire, and I'm going to hire a nurse for $2. You start the game with $15, by the way. Nurse has a car. They're going to park it. I'll park it over there next to the doctors. So that was action 1. Action 2 would be to hire... How about build? We're going to build first. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So, we're going to pay $2, and we're going to build these little elevator things. These little gray discs. They're basically teleporters. We're going to do that. So what this means is when the patients go in here, they can instantly go there with no cost of time, because as people move, they use up time. And the more time you spend in this game, the more points you lose. So you want to minimize the amount of time you spend moving people around. So that was one build. You'll notice there's 2... Wow, way to chuck it, Ethan. There's 2 little build icons on there, so I can do 2 builds whenever I play that tile. And for my second build, what do I want to do? You know what? I think I'm going to build this guy, this little special room. In the solo game, you only get 2 of the 4 special modules that come with the base game. I have this, which is, I forget what they call it. Let's see if I can figure that out for you real quick. This is the wrong page. Quality television, Ethan. Quality television. Extreme consultation room. Basically, you get 6 extra bucks when you send patients here for treating them. And then there is, which every $3 can be turned into a point, so that's like 2 extra points around. And then there's this room, and this saves 15 minutes off of every round, which might not seem like much, but every 15 minutes is a point. So over the 6 rounds of the game, that's going to save me 6 points. This could gain me 12 if I use it. Oh man, so which one should I do? See, Can this hold a nurse? I gotta check that for a second. See if that can hold a nurse. Requires one doctor of any color. Oh, and patients walk directly into it from any queue. Wow. Accept a patient from any queue directly to this module. Wow. Nope, I'm building that guy, definitely. Alright, so I'm going to build him here. Or I'm going to build him here. I'll build him here on the second floor. So what this means is that costs me $3. So let's take back 2. And I'll need to have a doctor there for it to work. So do I want to hire that nurse? You know what? How about instead of hiring that nurse for 2, we hired this clinical staff. Same thing, it has a car, but this is going to save me some money. Alright, so that was my 2 builds. I did a hire a build, now I'm going to do an admit. I have 2 admission queue points. But I do get to take this directly from there to go there, because it can come from any queue. So that's good. I'm a dummy to have done that, though. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm going back to the nurse, because I need that nurse. So that did that. So I have my 2 queue points. So for 1 point, I can move somebody from another queue up to, because I'm only psychiatric, and then for the second one, I can move it over. So now both these patients have cars that need to be parked as well. And that's it. Now we can move people around. I'm actually going to leave that patient there, because I can't do much for them right now. So they are going to get sicker there, but that's fine. Now these people have to move. And I did not do this well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. But see, the doctor and the nurse aren't going to have to move there again after this. So that is an overall time savings, I do believe. So now we deal with, that was our actions, our movement. Now we do the healing process. So this doctor is a white. This patient is a yellow. Normally doctors have to treat this color patient they are, but they can treat up or down a level, with the assistance of a nurse. If they want to treat a patient a level higher or lower than them, 1 step, they need 1 nurse. If they want to treat 2 steps higher or lower, they need 2 nurses. So this doctor plus this 1 nurse allows me to treat this yellow patient. Yellow patients normally score me $12. I get $6 more because of this room, so that is $18, and I want to keep that money separate for now. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that's $18. Now I got to pay expenses. So each one of these rooms costs me $1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and that patient's car. This patient is removed from the game when he was treated, and their car goes away. So I pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 I got to pay. 6 for his salary, 7 for the nurse's salary. So that money I just made, I lost 7 of it. And that leaves me with 11. Now, this money I made this round is the only money I can spend to try to earn points. So I will spend 9 of that, because it's $3 for every point. I'll spend 9 of that money to get myself 3 points. And I know you can't see the score track. I'm sort of limited in terms of space. So that was the end of the round. Now we do the administrative phase. So any doctors progress down a level, but since he's already level white, he can't progress down anymore. The doctors in the university here, since they're at university, both get a little smarter. So they become yellow doctors. I'd get rid of any nurses that were here. Patients in the queue get sicker. I check, I move the round marker over, and we now fill up the patient queue again. We fill the doctor queue too if there's room, if there's openings there, but there's not. So this orange patient is going to go in psychiatric, and this white patient is going to go into the optometry. So this money's now mine. Round 2. Alright, so our actions. Well, once again, we have a doctor who would like to be able to treat that patient. In fact, I believe we're just going to take that patient, we're going to put him here, and we're going to take his car. Problem is, we're not going to take his car, he's going to park his car. Problem is now this doctor can't treat that, so we're going to hire. That's going to be our first action. And we're going to pay $2 to hire another nurse who has a car of their own. See how the cars begin to add up. We are going to hire again to hire a staff member who costs us $1. They have a car of their own. And now we're going to build. Yeah, we're gonna build. Yeah, we're gonna plan this out long term. So, building now, we get 2 builds. So we're gonna spend $2. And we're gonna put in another one of these little elevator things, and we're gonna put it here. Try to make that a little more efficient. And we're also going to build this guy for $2 more. Start saving some time. I think that's important right now. Alright, so that was our 3 actions. Now movement time. This guy's going to come down here and he's going to start moving. So, 1 instantly teleports. 2, 3. Why did that bring him? Leave him up there. So that was 3, but I can save 3 every turn, so I spend no time for that turn. Now we do treatment. So this orange one, because there's 2 nurses to help this white doctor, this orange guy is treated. It'd be 20 plus 6 is $26. And again, we're going to remove the car and the patient from the game. So that's a $25, $26. Now expenses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 building things, but these pinks save us 3 off of that. So we're going to pay 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So of the 25, we're going to get 18 back. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. These doctors progress again. This patient progresses again. They're getting sicker and sicker, but the weird thing is in this game you sort of want them to get sicker before you deal with them. And now I have to do, what was the other thing? Oh, buying points. So what I got? 15, 18, 19 points here. We'll do 18 points. Sets of 1, 2, 3, and 3. And that's 6 points for us. We go from 3 points to 9 points. Alright, round 3. Like I said before, 6-round game, so not very long. We have to refill the patients. Oh, that patient goes back in the bag because we didn't do anything with them. So for psychiatric, another orange. And for the eyes, a white. So again, this is what I think I'm going to do. We're going to instantly take that and put in there. And if I'm playing that wrong, I apologize. The rules aren't amazing. They're decent. But I believe that's what that's saying. So, that was that. Now our actions. I'm going to hire another doctor. I'm going to pay $2 because these doctors are equally skilled. Whoops, I'm throwing money. $2. Doctor goes there. He has a car. So that was action 1. Action 2 will be to... What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Action 2 will be admit. So we'll go 1, 2. Gives us another car. Action 3 will be to... What do I want to do? I want to build. Maybe I want to build up another floor. A building is, once you build, your modules can never be adjacent. I don't believe I've done that. Each floor can only have 1 service module. Rooms must be adjacent to a service module and an office module. So I don't know if that's right or not. I don't know if I'm doing that wrong. Again, I apologize. I mean, here, wait. I guess I could have done this instead. And that was still there from the beginning. And I'll pay $1 claiming that I did that back when it happened. If I did that wrong, I do apologize again. And now, you know, let's hire again then, and we'll take her. Or it, that person. Alright, so movement time. 1. Oh, here, let's bring this one down. 1 to there. Well, yeah, see, so if I did that, I should have, what, $4 more too? So, I don't know, sort of balances out. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it actually cost me 1 time. Alright, now we treat. Yes, now we treat. So, this guy is going to be 20 plus 2. So it's 22. Get rid of the car. 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2. And this one's going to be 22 plus 6, so 28. Get rid of the car. 25, 26, 27, 28. All right. Administrative time. So let us move the doctors down. That doctor got really exhausted and he's been out of medical school for a while, so he's not as good. This doctor, though, in school is getting great at what he does. This patient over here is going to get more sick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the patient there. Okay, make sure my cars are right. All right. Paying expenses. So I'm sorry, I should have paid expenses before. He's an orange. So he cost me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But these save me 6. So that's 1. So I'm going to pay 9. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Leave me 25, 30, 35, 40, 41. Let's do 39 of that. Yeah, we'll do 39, save $2, gets me 13 points. So that's 9 to 22. There, now you can see the score marker. All right. That's the end of round 3. We go to round 4. We got to refill the patient queue. Psychiatric gets a red. Oh. And clinical gets a white. And I mean, optometry gets a white, and a yellow doctor is at the university. And we didn't buy that nurse at the end of round 3, so that one's gone. Okay, action time. So this guy can treat a yellow, an orange. If I hire another nurse, he could treat that red. So why don't we hire? We'll spend $3 to hire the nurse. Brings a car. And yes, this is a little not so great with all the cars. I could build parking lots if I was concerned with the cars, but I'm not right now. Let's do an admit. Oh, here. He's got to bring that guy in. That guy brings a car. So we're going to admit once and get that. We're going to let that guy get sicker too. And I guess we're going to build. We're going to build. What do we want to build? What do we want to build? Maybe I don't want to build. I built all my special buildings. I don't know. No, I guess I'm not going to build. Yeah, no, we're not going to build. Okay. So that's it. We admitted again and nothing happened. So, movement time. That's fine. Let's go. 1. Gets that there. Yeah, okay. I'm probably not doing this efficiently, but whatever. So, definitely didn't use any time. Can't pull back on time, though. So it was movement, income time. This guy would be 32, plus another 6 is 38, plus another 2 is 40. Yowza. 25, 30, 35, 40. Alright, now we do our expenses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for people. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the buildings. That's minus 6 is 1. So that's 9 again. I'll spend that, get $1 and change. So that's $31. $31. We're going to spend 30 of them to get 10 points. So that goes to 32. That dollar is mine. This guy regresses to white. This guy progresses to orange. This guy progresses to red. This guy progresses to yellow. We move to round 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 2 people up there. Okay, yeah, good. Good. Alright, let's refill the patient queue. That's a doctor bag. This yellow will be for our psychiatric. And this white shall be for the optometry. So let's see, that's going to let me orange, yellow, orange, red. That lets me treat the red one, so we're going to bring that down in. So why don't we hire another nurse? Actually, hiring a doctor would be cheaper. So we're going to hire a doctor. But he can't treat them. Darn it! Why did he get better? Yes, we're going to hire the nurse. So all $4 gets us that nurse. The nurse brings her own car. Can't build. We'll do admit and admit. That's 2 more cars. Boy, running out of space here. I should maybe think about building a parking lot. Well, almost done. Alright, movement time. Let's take one of these. So 1, 2. There. Alright. Treating time. This orange one gets treated for 12 plus 2, $14. Get rid of the car. So that's 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And this red guy gets treated for whatever I said last time. 32 plus 6 plus 2 is 42. 25, 30, 35, 41. I mean 40. I'm dumb. 6 plus 2 is 8. That's 40. Alright. Expenses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I know that's going to leave me, so that's 9. So that's 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Leaving me with 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Ooh, dare I? I dare. I'm going to do all 45 to points. So that's 32 to 47. Alright. Doctor University. Get smarter. These guys go from white and yellow to yellow and orange. And it is now round 6. Let's refill the patient queue. For that we have a white, and for that we have a yellow. And honestly, I'm just going to take the 2 patients, so I'm going to bring him down in with a car, and then we're going to queue that guy there and have him have a car too. Whoops, that's supposed to be there. Alright, movement time, 1, and then that nurse is going to go over. I don't even need to move. So, didn't spend any time. Now we do the monies. Yellow is 12 plus 2 is 14. Get rid of the car. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And this is orange. 20 plus 6 plus 2 is 28. Get rid of the car. So 25, 26, 27, 28. And that's that. Now we do expenses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 9 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Leave me with 25, 30, 33. We'll spend all of that for 11 points. It's 48 to 58. So now we do the end game scoring. We say, well, okay, we earn points based on doctors. I have 2 white doctors. That's 2 points each. That's 4 more points. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 nurses, which are each worth 1 point. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I get each active room module. I only have a room module on the ground floor, so that's 0 points. I don't have multiple buildings, so that's 0 points. I have no penalties. And I spent exactly 25 minutes through the whole game, so I lose 1 point, because it's 1 point for every increment of 15, leaving me with a score of 65, which is better than my last score. That's it. That's Clinic. Very quick. Very sort of thinky game. I'm probably a terrible player because you can build way up to the sky. You can build multiple buildings. You can have multiple modules, but that's how Clinic plays. If I made any mistakes, let me know. I apologize. This is my 3rd play of this. The rules are pretty decent. They're not amazing, though. This has been Ethan Malay with another No Rules Review solo playthrough. If you like this, I have some more on my channel. If you like that, share, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye now.